Hi, good morning. I'm Marina,
Good morning, I'm Juan.
and we are the co-founders of our family business, LM Group Real Estate. Today, we wanted to share with you the area tour we are giving to our lovely team to talk about our story, how we fell in love with this beautiful town of Elviria El Rosario in Marbella all those years ago. So please join us. Our team is just coming up, and we will tell you a little bit our personal story and, of course, the area tour to show you just why all the expat families love this area so much. So join us in just a minute. So here we are. At long last, we saved the best almost for last. The area tour, we've seen Estepona, we've seen Mijas, and today we're sharing with you very special area for Juan and I. We're starting our kind of love story with this area with Elviria. Started almost at the same time as our own love story, which was 16 years ago. We met in Madrid. It's just behind you. There is a beautiful urbanization called Romana Playa. And without having seen it, I've rented it. I decided it's time for me to fulfill my dream, to start my life in Marbella just blindly. I didn't know anybody here. And I just online, Idealista, whatever it was, rented a little tiny apartment, Frontline Beach, Romana Playa. The day I rented it was also the
The day
day,
we met, yeah,
the night we met in a nightclub.
this is. Yeah.
So I had just 1 month left in Madrid before moving here. And when I came and I saw what I rented, where I rented, I was over the moon and started to explore the area. And then Juan started to come and visit me
More often, yeah.
very often. And Juan promised if I came back with him to Madrid just for a little while, then we would move back together here to Elviria. So Elviria here, we are about 40 minutes from Malaga Airport, and we're about 12 minutes to Marbella Center. It's very convenient on the lower Elviria, which is where we are. So just coming in from Malaga, from Cabo Pino area. And then there is the upper side of Elviria, the mountain side as they call it, of the A7. And this lower part is quite touristic. There is a lot here that you will recognize from all the famous tours like Nikki Beach. We all know the party, which we used to go to. And also we have Don Carlos, which they're just finishing the big reform. And Rafa Nadal, he is opening his tennis center, tennis academy there, which again is putting Elviria on the map even stronger for the international investors, for property people who want to move. We have the boardwalk, which is beautiful to walk on. You have the palm trees and the mountains, and of course here you have, to me, some of the best beaches. Also part of it is protected dunes, so you have real nature, lots of just fantastic beach restaurants. So the slower part is more touristic area, so the apartments that you see, they're fairly expensive. Of course, the closer you are to the beach, the more expensive. And the frontline beach with an open sea view, well, we can be talking $1 million upwards. And then when you cross the road, it's much more residential. It's much more family based. I think per square kilometer, here's the most number of schools, including private schools. There is the German private school, there is Alboran, the International English International College. So it's very, very family orientated, and people tend to live here for years, and kids tend to know each other. And in the summer, they build like aqua park structures that kids can play on as well. This is the first of many reasons we will show you today of why we love Elviria. And from Elviria, we will go to where we live now, El Rosario, and show you just in the back the Romana Playa. Hasn't changed. A lot of things are getting, a lot of the urbanizations are getting modernized, and a lot of new infrastructure. And I think what we will do is go over, because there is a few like small shopping centers, and one of them here in Elviria, Friday and Saturday every week, markets. Are you up for it? Shall we go and see the
Yeah,
market?
let's do it, yeah.
Yes, let's go. Now we're gonna go over the road, crossing A7 to the mountainside of Elviria, and we're going to visit the market, and we can maybe even get some flowers as well. On Saturdays, you also have the ecological market from the local farmers. They come and bring fruit and vegetables and honey and everything, the produce that's from the farms. If you like ecological, you'll see a lot of families that come here even for seeds. You have some lovely restaurants. These urbanizations, the two-bedroom is around 600,000. These urbanizations have quite a lot of infrastructure. They tend to have at least one or two swimming pools, gym, security. And here we have one of the commercial centers where you also have a couple of very nice restaurants, pharmacy. So basically living here, you don't need to use the car so much. So people who retire as well, that's very good for them. This is the roundabout where the lower and the upper part of Elviria meet. And you can see it goes all the way up to La Mairena. In La Mairena is, of course, some panoramic sea views. So we're just coming up to Elviria's market there. And you have a couple of supermarkets. You can see on this side you have some restaurants and some bars. There we have the Amazonia, and we're just going to go to that part of the market. I hope through the lens you also get to feel just a little bit of this absolutely fantastic vibe, very authentic, such a great mix. So you still have the pine trees, the air, you can really feel the freshness. Between the pine trees, we actually come here to get some pines for our fire later in the year. It's a great mix with the palm trees. You can see the buzzing. We're in March. March is this busy here. Of course, in the summer, July, August, it's even busier. But you can already feel that it's very, very international atmosphere. And in the market, the same. It's absolutely buzzing. So we're a Friday in March, and it's just going on. That's for those of you who are wondering what is the rest of the year like when it's not summer, when it's not full on touristic. And here you can see, come with me and let's get some lovely flowers. You have some artisan things, you have some fruit and vegetables as well. And one of my favorite activities that I look forward to every week is the flower stand. That's become a hobby of mine to become more homely and to just bring some of that beautiful energy. And let's go over here. If you want, you can pick up some souvenirs as well. Tomorrow on Saturday, there is a lot more farming. Here on Fridays is I get the lilies. You have the tulips. How beautiful are these? These are actually, they stay for probably about a month. There we go, some of these. Here they also do music festivals and gastronomic festivals. I think more during the summer, no?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, spring, summer.
Yes. So, and here you have all sorts of, you can go for churros before or after you come here to the market. Husband, you can pay.
Wonder.
And then I just bring them home. I clean them up and just arrange them. And I'd love to show it to you guys as well. So whilst the team is having a little coffee, little mini breakfast, I know this is not much, this is not super glamorous, but it's really probably my favorite cafe in the whole of Marbella. Let me show you why. It's not because it's got some designer styling or interior, just because this is really authentic. This is where all the parents drop off in the morning their kids at school and come here. People who are working in the offices and the different boutiques come and have their coffee. Lovely service. And come, I'll show you something else. All the croissants, all the cakes. This is our LM Homely, one of the distributors of our LMG Homely range of home aromas. This is Tati. Tati, how long have you been here? 6 years. So as you can see, the area tours that we do with our team, of course, with our beloved clients as well, it's very authentic. In each area, we have an expert person from our team that lives there, that breathes it, that goes to the local schools. So we're here to really, really guide you, handhold you through the experience of moving here. And there are so many, as you can see, the areas that we've gone through in our previous area guides as well. They're all so different, such different vibes, such different lifestyle. When you come somewhere like this, to Mama's Bakery, you can get a feel for how much more, for example, relaxed and more family atmosphere there is here versus somewhere like Nova Andalusia that's much more glamorous, that's much more modern, for example. So when you start having your conversations with someone from our team, we will assign you somebody that's more on your wavelength in terms of what lifestyle you're looking to achieve here. And we are here to explain what could go well with what you're looking to do with your family here. So if your situation is of a certain age that you're looking to have, for example, no stairs, but to have a lot of sports facilities, to be close to the beach, we will show you some of the micro areas, let's say, that would really fit that kind of lifestyle that you're looking for. And we are here very authentically. There is no big scripts or anything like that. We're here to listen, first of all, and we're here to create that dream come true moment of when we're handing you over the keys and we have this experience called the red carpet that we have the privilege of accompanying you on your journey, which is, to me, is such an honor. So we really take every care that we can to make sure that what we find for you is not just the biggest and the most expensive, but it fits you, so that we're there in that moment where your eyes sparkle and you say, this is the one. So we're here to be part of your journey, to create that dream come true for you. And of course, that emotion of, I'm here, this is exactly what I imagined and hoped and dreamed. That's why we do these area tours, for you to authentically understand a little bit more. You know, if you have several dogs and you want to be close to the park, all of that we take into consideration. It's not just about a property selection in your budget. Talk to us. We're here to listen, and we're here to accompany you on this super exciting journey. We're going to go to Santa Clara. Let's go. So we're just going to stop for a minute. We won't get down, but we will just stop at the Royal Tennis Club, where you have restaurant, where you have tennis, where you have paddle. There is a little hotel as well, where LM Group, first as East Marbella, has started. So that's where you would go up to El Rosario, the upper side. Here you have the security. And all the way up here, that's all villas. You can get an older villa to refurbish from maybe 1.6, 1.7 million, and a new one, more modernized, from around 3.5 million. Of course, the better the sea view, the more the price goes up a little bit, but there are some very beautiful properties. Here again, you have some businesses, some hairdressers, you have little mini market, supermarket. And now we're going to go to Santa Clara. Santa Clara is still part of our East Marbella area, and it's on the mountainside, and it's quite famous for its golf. There is a lot of golf clubs here, including Santa Clara Golf. In Santa Clara and Los Altos de los Monteros, that's where you find quite a few new build projects. Mostly they're apartments, penthouses, but also you have some semi-detached villas. And one of my personal favorite projects that we've several happy clients is Icon. Those were villas, and at the time when some of the clients were buying at pre-launch prices, even those that were bought 3 years ago, they're now double the price. There is deficit. Anything that you buy in this area, in Marbella municipality, the price will go up even if the infrastructure didn't. This is Costa del Sol Hospital. Here in Los Altos de los Monteros, you have villas that have just stunning sea views, including Gibraltar. So you can see the Elements project is up here as well, higher up. Just beneath us is the A7. On the other side of this is Bahia of Marbella, brand new Aldi, and here is a brand new school that's being built, a public school. So the infrastructure is coming on and is being added to all the time as well.
This one is Santa Clara Homes.
Just to get a feel for these urbanizations, because we have here on this side, Solma Bay, it's got 5 phases now. If I tell you how much the prices were starting here for semi-detached villas, we're all gonna want to bite our hands that we didn't buy it. So this was one of the first ones. Let's get down. This is called Santa Clara because of Santa Clara Golf and Santa Clara area. On this side, we have Icon, which is a beautiful urbanization of villas, independent villas. It's got full security. We have happy clients here as well. It's lovely to come back to these places 6 months or 12 months later, where everything is already put together. But a lot of the time, obviously, when we come, like now, to Santa Clara Homes or the next phase of Mad Blue, for example, it's all construction or there is nothing there. And then when you come back, and it's so beautifully, all the vegetation, everything is working, everything is beautifully maintained. That's such a pleasure because you imagine your clients so happy. And this is Sol Marbella. Its 5th phase, I think, is on sale now. And when we started coming here, first phase was just getting built. So they're semi-detached villas. There are 2 rows. Of course, the front row has spectacular sea views. There is so much infrastructure, so many facilities here. There is a spa, there is indoor pool, outdoor pool, co-working area, kids area, just huge amount of facilities. It's like a little resort. And resort and the 5-star resort style is what a lot of people are looking for, that are about their second residence. So somewhere where they want to spend maybe half of their time when it gets colder in winter.
And what do you think, the one that we sold for 1.2, how much do you reckon it costs now?
Very similar villa is for sale at the moment at 2.8 million.
2.8 from
2.8
1.2
million, yes. Most of the urbanizations have security, and as you can see down there, there is another security. Santa Clara Homes that are still for sale, and just across we have several. We have Med Blue, Quintessence, we have Origins, Elements. So I think right now, I would say, is probably for the projects that are in the beginning, is the best time, because there is some infrastructure already. It's not just construction sites. So people who bought here, they've made a lot of money, but they've also lived for the last couple of years just completely in dust and noise. So right now, I think is the best time in terms of balance of great price and not having to live in the construction site for the next 2 or 3 years. So the new projects that will be coming out, you have to be very quick. It's already popular. It's not a developing area anymore because it's quite well developed. Of course, the prices here at the moment, I think the smallest apartment was 1,050,000. Here you get a lot of quality, great fresh air, some great sea views, and just down there, when you drive down, it's maybe 4 minutes, I think, driving down, and you have the Los Monteros, you have the beaches, you have the Dolce Gabbana La Caban, you have tennis, you have golf, you're surrounded by all the family infrastructure, the schools, you have the new public school that you saw as well. So, on we go. But here in Marbella, on this side, and there are some nice apartments, a lot of townhouses. Here you have where our little boy goes, Marbella Rugby. Marbella Rugby Club is very well known, very well loved. So every Saturday they do barbecue. A lot of the families are just spending the day there. They do a lot of tournaments, and it's all ages from 4 years old until 18. This is Los Monteros. They have the paddle and tennis club as well. Down to the beach is where Antonio Banderas has his villa as well. The exit we're taking is called El Rosario, and some people think that El Rosario is only upwards mountainside, but also the downside. Often it's called Las Chapas, and the beach here is called Alicate Playa. Not Alicante, Alicate Playa. So to Alicate Playa is down here, and I think every 500 meters, 300 meters, you have a very nice beach restaurant, Chiringuitos. Again, you have some older properties here, some apartments on one side, and then the rest of them are villas. Some villas are already reformed, other villas are to reform. They did refurbishments on some of them that have kept the Andalusian roof but have modernized them, and that's a style that a lot of clients quite like. Here, of course, you have the very contemporary style. So this is Playa Alicate, and this is the urbanization called Playa Alicate, which is really big, a lot of properties there. Here's a small urbanization of townhouses, which is basically Frontline Beach. South Beach. I love the decor of it. It's a very nice place for lunch, for dinner. We're coming up to our very first home, to the villa that we moved to. And then we're right next to Dunique. And here is the Dunique. So it's Frontline Beach urbanization of townhouses and apartments. So this is going to be the security here. Beautiful sea views from virtually all the properties. Again, a lot of infrastructure, big spa, swimming pool. On this side you have the townhouses, on the other side you have the apartments, and here you have the big social space. I think the cheapest prices for apartments are 2.8 at the moment, 2.9. And for townhouses, they are from, I think, 3.5 million. 3 years ago at the pre-launch, 1.3 million. That are now 3.5. Here we have, down here is the area called Costa Bella. And every 200-300 meters here, you have very nice beach restaurants with paella. Some of them are more Spanish, more traditional. So the English International College, as I was saying to you. And here's the Andalusia Lab. We're seeing it from the other side now. And then we're just going to make one last stop. The one last stop is Vinci Estrella del Mar. Estrella del Mar, the project. And Luma, where we had our wedding, was just down there. And it's just such coincidence that in this area, this is the area that I rented randomly in Romana Playa. This is where we had the hotel with all the guests for the wedding. This is where we had the actual wedding. And this is where we ended up living. So this is Estrella del Mar, the project with its several phases of townhouses and apartments. We've had some parties here in La Scala, one of our favorite restaurants. And I'm sure you know Plage Casanis.
Remember how we chose the place where we got married?
Yes. You tell.
Oh, yeah. Well, we were walking through the beach and we were entering every restaurant to see what they can offer and what the price is and everything. And in every one they were offering a drink. So by the third or fourth restaurant, we were already drunk and already walking, and they keep offering drinks. So I think it was the fifth one. They say, okay, we're already drunk, let's choose this one. And that's how romantic place was chosen. So if you want free drinks, just you're getting married, and then we offer
mojitos. No,
it was mojitos everywhere.
Stop.
So a little tip on how to get free drinks.
So we really hope that you've enjoyed this little area tour together with us, with some of our team. Of course, our team is much bigger, but they're showing our other lovely clients other areas and other properties. So we showed you a little bit of Elviria and El Rosario, areas of East Marbella. We're finishing here on one of its beautiful beaches. Here we have the Plage Casanis, very famous especially for its Sunday parties, sunset parties, also fantastic oysters. And we really hope that you get back to us, tell us which part of Elviria El Rosario you like the most. And all of us will be very happy to guide you through the particular micro areas where you might enjoy starting your dream lifestyle in Marbella. We're here to guide you, to accompany you on this super journey into Marbella, lifestyle and dream home that you deserve. Thank you very much for being with us.
Thank you. Bye.
We'll see you soon.